Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this blog, let's explore why action is critical after planning and how taking steps makes all the difference. So here we will go one by one. There are few points and we will compare with those points to planning and action as well. Okay, so let's do. So before uh, before going into the planning and actions in to compare with the respect of the points, let's understand a few points here so that it will be quite easy for us to understand uh, later. So okay, so here this is point A and this is point B. Okay, so from A, here we have some space or some place for the planning, and this is the place for planning, and after that this is place for action. And then once we action is completed, then our result result will be here. Okay, so first what we have here, we have uh, you can say like the we have imagine something, and we can plan for something, and after that we perform some action on it, and then after that we get our desired result. Okay, so in this video we are planning this duration or this place and this place. Okay, so it will be more clear right now what is the planning and why it's important, and after that why the action is so important, so that we can get our desired result, right? So now I can go one by one with our points. I noted few points here. Okay, so result. Okay, so in terms of result, we can, if we are going for the planning will never give any result, right? So you can see in this picture, right? In this picture you can see planning, we can start a phase. Starting phase it's at the plan, but if you want to get a desired result, you have to perform the action. Okay, so result is always attached with who will give the result. Always remember, who will give the result give I mean action is always giving the result. So what you are planning, what you want to do, planning is okay, but your action is important, it's very critical. Now next point is momentum. Okay, so momentum is like, okay, so next point is the momentum. So in this one you can see, you are planning, that is okay. You already, for example, you plan to running in the to going uh, to jogging in the morning. So right, so for example, first I imagine to go for a run. Okay, and then what will happen here, you plan, and plan is the wake up wake up at 6 a.m., and then 6:30 you will go for running. This is your plan, but after that your plan is okay and good, but what will happen, it will not, until you are not going to execute. So at the 6:30, once you go for the 6:30, while you are running, right, might be you are feeling uh, you are feeling good, you are feeling, you enjoying this session, right? Might be you enjoying this session, or you feel like, oh, I'm, this is not so tough, or this is not so critical, this action, as per I'm thinking earlier. So while you are performing action, you, it's create a momentum, and you actually understand what is going on in this period. So you can feel good, you can feel tough, you can enjoy, you can do what you want to do. I mean, you actually you enjoy, you can enjoy, you can really understand the feeling situation of this particular momentum, this particular duration. So this will create a momentum. Okay, so next point is the learning. So here, if I'm talking about the planning, so planning can give you like a chart, like give you a clarity or kinds of direction, but your action is giving you a learning. So if I'm talking about who here, okay, so here is the planning and action and result. Okay, so if I'm talking about who will give you actual learning, so here you can see the action give you actual learning. Okay, so if I'm talking about to take an example, okay, so take example, for example, I'm taking the study here right now. Okay, so in the morning time you make a plan, timetable or chart, how you are going to study. So here you can make a plan, that is okay, but actual you will learn once you will start learning. Once you will start study, then you will learn. Actual learning your will be start from here. So action always give you the learning. Okay, and the next one is the perfect plan doesn't exist. Okay, let me change it. Okay, so don't, actually don't fall in the plan. Okay, so don't fall in the plan means plan. Okay, so don't fall in the plan means your plan cannot be a perfect. Sometimes people are thinking, okay, I created a plan, right? Sometimes you guys are thinking like I created a plan, but it's perfect or not, right? It's right or not, right? So always remember, plan cannot be a perfect. It just give a direction. I mean, how you will do that, just give the direction, just create a outline, that's it. If you are waiting for the perfect plan means either you are making fool to yourself, or you don't want you don't want to do it. So this, if you are looking for the perfect plan means only two scenario, first one and A and B. So A, first one, you don't want to do it, and second, you are making fool to yourself. Okay, so don't wait for the perfect plan, you just give a bit outline and start doing to action. And action build confidence. Of course, once you will do anything, then you it will give the confidence. So for example, I want to for example, if I want to do, sorry, for example, if I want to study, right, so I plan, but plan to complete a chapter A, right, chapter 1. But after making the plan, I cannot feel like a confidence. But once you will complete chapter A, complete chapter 1, then you feel confidence. So always believe on the action. Once you will process this phase, then you feel confidence. Yes, I actually I have gone through all the chapters, all the topics of this chapter. So I know how it is. So I have a bit confidence. Of course, might be it's depending on your learning. Might be you understand this topic 30%, then it will confidence 30%. If you learn 80%, it will be build your confidence 80%. So action always bring the confidence for your to you. Okay, so if I'm going to summarize all points, so about planning and action, right? So action is always create a result. I mean, without action you cannot get a result. So always believe on the action will give you result. Second one, the momentum. Once you will do the action, then you will realize actual feeling of the particular task. Without going into the action period or action place, you cannot feel it is easy, tough, or very tough, or it's uh, I mean it's giving in the different way, right? So for example, if you want to do the startup, you created a plan, but you and after doing the things, then you feel like, oh, it's a bit easy, or it's a bit tough, or it's like a it's not so tough, but it's it's create I mean I'm getting a different things, or I mean I'm feeling a different things. And actually what you are feeling over there, you will learn once you will going to start. And learning, of course, once you will go into the actual situation, then you will feel the learning. So for example, here if most of the people taking the example of the swimming, right? swimming. So what's happened, the people are planning to learn the swimming, but you will learn the swimming until and unless you are not going into the pool. So if you are not going to the pool, you are not going to be learn anything. So perfect plan doesn't exist, right? So if you are looking for the perfect plan, means you are not, you don't want to do any task, right? So of course you have to be, go for the plan, but not in the detail, and don't wait for the perfect one. So action build confidence. Once you will start doing the things, right, once you will learn the swimming, then you slowly it will build the confidence. Okay, so if I'm summarize all points here, so here, planning, planning give you the clarity, planning give you the direction, planning give you the kinds of the outline, planning give you like introduction or information, but action give you, uh, action will convert your vision into the reality. It will give the result, it will give you the learning, it will give you confidence, it will give you the momentum. So that's all for today in this session. So hope you guys learn about this one, planning versus uh, planning versus action. Okay, so if I'm giving my experience, so planning is important, right, but don't stick with this one, just give a small time. For example, if you have the 10 hours, then you just give the 30 minute. 30 minute means not stick with the 30 minute, but just give this time to create an outline or kinds of a basic information or direction for that one, and rest you have to be focused on the action. And once you will go on the action, then you will actually learn. So that's all in this video, and we will see in the next video. Till now, take care and bye bye.